Nearly a quarter of the tri-state remains unvaccinated, so we wanted to give you a better idea of who are the people that remain hesitant. Well, PIX11's Henry Rosoff joining us now. And Henry, you went along with some of the workers on the front lines of what's called the vaccine outreach effort. This was incredible. What did you find here?
Dan, this was really eye-opening, going into the neighborhoods with low vaccination rates and really hearing and seeing people. These are some of the neighborhoods hardest hit by COVID, but the concerns are real and they need to be addressed.
All right, we can get started.
We followed Jennifer Diaz and other staff with the New York Immigration Coalition around Jamaica, Queens, as they handed out masks and vaccine information.
Like these people up here.
Right away, we realized this would be an uphill battle in a neighborhood where the vaccination rate is around 40%. A Spanish-speaking fruit stand vendor told Diaz she was unvaccinated.
She was like, oh, I haven't quite decided yet, if I'm going to get it, but, I know it's good. I don't really have any questions.
Then we walked into a restaurant.
Do you have any questions about the vaccine?
Oh, no.
There was no convincing this food counter worker with strong opinions about the way the vaccine is being offered.
They're actually bribing people to take it, and it's not exactly about COVID.
You could say that Diaz is on the front lines of trying to get to New York's roughly 3.4 million unvaccinated adults.
I think that you provide them the information and you try, but at the end of the day, it's kind of each their own.
It's the type of outreach by community-based organizations that has been going on for the last few months.
I think it's going to make a big difference.
But Governor Cuomo aims to supercharge the effort with more state funding. Both he and Mayor de Blasio have at times expressed downright frustration more people don't want the vaccine as COVID cases surge.
Vaccination is the smart thing to do, and it's the thing that's going to make our recovery possible.
New York State says the vaccine has so far proven 99.85% effective in preventing infection. So COVID is overwhelmingly spreading among and killing the unvaccinated. Here's what we know about those still refusing the vaccine. They span every creed and color, but do tend to be younger. There are distinct pockets across the tri-state area. A map of New York City shows low vaccination rates dot the city. Inside Halpern Pharmacy in Manhattan.
We haven't had really anybody inquire as to even, what is the Delta?
Pharmacist Joe Sidney really thought the sign he put up about the Delta variant outside the pharmacy would drive people through the doors. He's got plenty of Moderna in the fridge, but most days he hears this from unvaccinated customers who drop by.
It's not officially approved by the FDA. If you have to offer money for people to take it, it's not trustworthy.
Back in Queens, it was not all doom and gloom.
Oh, you got it already? Okay, that's great. That's awesome.
Diaz says the key is to keep coming back to neighborhoods like Jamaica.
Maybe 1 week they were hesitant, and now we gave them some information, and now they're vaccinated. Now they can go out and tell their friends, like, hey, I went to go get vaccinated. It's not that bad. Have a good day, okay? And that's how we kind of start everything,
I'll tell you, this was really eye-opening, Dan, as someone who rushed out to get the vaccine as soon as I was eligible. We've heard anecdotally about this sort of resistance, but to hear that the incentives may be disincentivizing, to hear that people still have concerns about being developed too quickly, these are real people with real concerns, and they need to be addressed.
And I think a lot of people are wondering, Henry, what will change a person's mind? Did you hear anything like that?
I think it's that one-on-one interaction like we're seeing here. You may not have seen the end result, but Jennifer says she goes time and time again and she sees the needle move slowly. If you reach one person in a group of unvaccinated people, they will reach the friends for you. That's the key, she thinks, at this point.
That's a fascinating, eye-opening report. Thank you for that.